Taurus. On your marks, get set, go, Cancerian. Some of you are in a Rachel or in a race. Some of you are called Rachel or boat race or face race, or someone that's two-faced. I'm hearing a two-faced person, someone that's going around spreading rumours or spreading lies or Elijah. Well, I hope you're not spreading rumours or lies. But like, listen, I've had a rumour. There's something to do with rheumatoid arthritis, maybe for some of you, or something to do with a rumour I heard. I heard about the bad news. Okay, Taurus, so if you haven't seen my channel before, I channel some messages, but then we've got a tarot card reading lined up for you, and these are weeklies. Okay, but I'm hearing, though, for straight away that, sorry, but I've got some bad news in order to tell everybody. So I think that this might be a friend, or you or a person, that could get some bad news during this, well, I mean, this week. I don't know, they're saying this week, but these messages can relate to any kind of timeline, so it might be past, present, or future. But I'm hearing that I've got some bad news in order to tell everybody. So I think that this might be a friend or someone that's telling you. They're saying that you're going to be told by somebody, Taurus. I've got some bad news in order to tell you. I don't know if this is relating, because I'm hearing an illness for some reason, like an unexpected illness or an unexpected turn of events, that someone could be ill and you might hear about this. Because they're saying an unexpected, the name V, or visionary impaired. I'm hearing viz, or vag, vag, or maj, or what? Hold on a second, Taurus. Sorry, I don't know if I'm sitting close enough to the microphone. Sorry. Hold on, something to do with V, the name V, or Ste. Hopefully it's not me. But like, I've got something to tell. Well, it might be me that's being told, I don't know. But oh man, sorry, hold on a second, Taurus. There's something here in your energy that's blocking my vision. So somebody could be visually impaired, or it could be Virgo. There could be something about a Virgo that you hear around, I don't know, Andrew. I'm hearing the name Andrew, or Andrea, or Ansfield, or something like that, or beginning with A, like Abby, or Abigail. I don't know what this bad news is. Don't everybody start like freaking out. But I'm hearing that somebody might get some bad news about something, like a bad case of flu, or a bad case of... Now, Aquarius, they had dull ache, okay, but through this, I heard that apparently the coronavirus jab gives you aching bones, right? Aching bones. I don't know why I'm hearing bones aching, bones aching or bones breaking. Somebody might break someone's bones. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Break my bone? Oh, it could be a phone. But like, I'm going to break my phone. So has somebody broken their phone? Or broken it? Oh, okay, they're saying that somebody could have broke into somebody's phone, found something on somebody's phone. Like, okay, because they're saying a break-in. So this might be the bad news that you might receive. Because I'm hearing that somebody's trying to break into somebody's house or phone, or like they physically break their phone, or they try to break into someone's code on their phone to find something, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know, so be careful around anything that you've got around you that's electrical, Taurus, about someone trying to break into your phone or your house. So heads up, because these will be coming out presently today, which is on the 1st. Okay. So be careful around anybody breaking, well, I'm going to have to just say, breaking bones, breaking phones, breaking bad, drug habit. Okay, so there you go. So breaking bad was a drug habit. So I don't know if any of you, anybody that you know around you, or Andrew, I'm hearing Andrew though, I keep hearing Andrew. So if you know anybody that's called Andrew around you and they're an elderly person, then I don't know what that news is going to be. Okay, but I'm hearing that somebody might, like, say Breaking Bad would represent a message of drug addiction. Okay, so if there is and somebody's desperate for this, there could be a fight, there could be a break-in, there could be a robbery, or the name Rob, I'm hearing Rob or Robert, but I'm hearing like a break-in or a robbery, because I'm hearing any of you mother... Just move and I'll execute every one of you. So, what on earth is going on with you guys, Taurus? I mean, is this around where you work? Because I'm hearing like locksmith or lock, or the name Smith, or like Smith and Weston, like Westy, the name Westy, or Smith and Westy, the name Smith also, or Stewart. But I'm hearing Arthur Stewart, or Mr. Stewart, Mr. Seward. Oh wow, I know these people. See, there could be messages out there for me that I end up hearing about. Steward, or Seward, sewer. Sorry, I know somebody here that's called Seward, Sewed, or Sue, or Sue Lynn, or suing somebody, like physically suing a person at court. And this is like to do with a robbery in court and stuff like that, and a court case drama type thing. But I'm also hearing suing somebody. So somebody's up on charges here, being sued. Okay. Like a company or a person physically suing a person and saying, right, I'm going to sue you for that. Okay. I'm going to charge you for that, and I'm going to sue you for that. There is something here around S. The name S, me, maybe. Or like a Steve or another Steve. Oh, wow, this is the company I used to work for. So, sorry, long story. A Steve, maybe. And somebody's going to sue somebody for something. Or see somebody doing something. Or see someone breaking into something. Or see somebody doing drugs. Ah, man, it's all kind of... The pieces are fitting together slowly. Pisces and also... Capricorn would be here. A lot of you don't know my life, know my story. If you watch the Capricorn reading, you may relate to some of this, thinking, the story is yet unfold. There is something around a story, or a storyteller, or I don't know, somebody that just tells stories, like tells stories for a living, which would be a tao tit. So I'm hearing, well, are you telling a story? Are you telling me the truth, or are you not? Libra. So Libra is also here, Taurus. So I don't know if you're dealing with your boss here in any forms to do with your work. Okay. And there is something around like people breaking in and breaking bad, and someone doing drugs. And this could well be in the family business. Okay, so this is where we're going. So something to do with around a family business, and there are more secrets and lies that are held within this family business than what you probably know. You're probably not all going to relate to what it's kind of... Sorry if you guys are watching, but I am a medium and I just channel straight up messages. It's none of my business, I don't give a shit. But so you've got some of that around bad company, bad policy, bad business. Again, it was around Libra. And it was around and around. So you're dealing with Taurus, 5, and you're dealing with Sagittarius also. Now these people could have these in their placements. We slowly put the pieces together, Taurus, but give me a second to tune in. It's something around like bad company, bad policy, bad business ethic, bad attitude. Someone's got a very bad attitude at the moment. So whether this is you or your kid or kids, I don't know, but I'm hearing bad, like Breaking Bad, bad attitude. Michael, the name Michael, because that would be Michael, or Jackson, or Jackie, or Jackson, or Jacksonville, someone from Jacksonville, right? Or Jimmy, also Jim. I'm hearing James and Jimmy. But a Slim Jim, so Eminem, so something to do with Emily or Emma, but Slim, shady. So someone's shady, so it's also something to do with around a 7 or a Cancerian. Okay, and it's something here around Slim Shady, but a Slim Jim, like a Slim Jim. So that would be someone that's twocking cars, or the name Twock. But like, sorry if you haven't met my channel before, but you'll kind of grasp how I work, pretty much. Okay. But something around a Slim Jim. So you're looking at a break-in. So you're looking at Cancerian. So you're looking at around a driving company or a breaking in, and it's something to do with twocking cars and like breaking cars. Breaking cars. Jimmy Carr. Okay, Jimmy Carr. So I don't know if anything happens with Jimmy Carr. I mean, this comedian, right? Jimmy Carr. But Jimmy my car, or the name James's car, or there is someone here called Jim, and it's their car, like James's car. It's James's car. It's James's car. That's all I keep hearing. James, James. James Jameson's. Or Jamerson. Or Jay my son. Okay, so this is to do with the name Jay, Jason, Julian, Jason, or Jay my son. This is my son. So some of you are like really fighting with family members here, and it's to do with a car. Like physically having a car, or just physically like just breaking a car, or scratching it even. I mean, I don't know. Because I'm hearing James Jameson's, it's Jameson's car. So it's Jamie's car. It's Jay's car. It's not my car. So what is this? Someone that's physically going to break into a car? Or are you just like arguing over a car? Like physically arguing over a car? Because I had I think you or someone had this a long time ago, which was the red car and the blue car had a race. And it was something to do with a red car and a blue car. And someone having a race. Rachel, the name Rachel. Or some sort of racial discrimination or something. But I'm hearing discriminating. Discriminating? Or hating. Somebody's the name hater. Or like, I hate her, 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 I can't stand her. That was the Cancerian had that for a while. I don't even know why you're here. I don't even like you anymore. Like, I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't even like you anymore. I don't even know why you're here anymore. Why are you even here? And that's it, Capricorn had that. And I said right at the beginning of their monthly March message, what are you even doing here? It was a 7, so it can be relate to a Cancerian. And that their story split in half. It was like 2 stories. And at the beginning here was a 7 of Swords, blah, 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 and something else and something else. And I said, I can't work this out. And then I said in the actual tarot reading itself, what are you even doing here? And it's the same message. So some of you are going to have this kind of channeled message of a comparison of that reading. Where it's like, what are you even doing back here? Why did you even come back into my life? What are you even doing here? So somebody's basically coming crawling back between their tail between their legs. So it even could be Leo energies. Like telling lies or telling tales or a telltale tit. Or like just crawling back with their tail between their legs because they've done something. And somebody's been between their legs. Okay. So somebody is lying, physically lying, about sleeping with somebody. Like they're caught between their legs. Like with their legs open. I mean, what's that? Caught with their legs open? Going to court because I had my legs open. I mean, is this a prostitute? I don't know. But you're coming crawling back with your tail between your legs. So basically you lie with your dick. So Richard. So the name Richard. Or like you lie with your tail between your legs. So someone's lying at Richard. Someone's lying to Richard. Or it is Rachel and Richard. I'm hearing Rachel and Richard. Rachel and Richard. But so what is that then? You're lying because of the tail between your legs. So about somebody's dick. Well, dick would also be Richard, right? So there's some sort of like argument about lying about something, and I don't know what this lie is. It's like a rumor, or someone's just lying around all the time, like they just sleep around with everybody, or they flirt with everybody. Or they physically just lie around and they don't do anything all day, and you're like, bruv, you need to get up and do something because you're pissing me off. You know, is what I'm hearing. Because that can also be known as lying around, right? Now that's either, like I said, sleeping around, or it is getting a rounds in and there's third party energy, because I would start to see the 3 of Cups. So it would be a Pisces, Okay, sleeping around or lying around. Somebody's got a real big beef with somebody here about lying, or about just not doing anything and just like vacating and doing nothing and just like lying around and doing nothing, and the other person's getting very pissed off with them not contributing towards anything. Like they're just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to sit here with my balls out and just do nothing. And the other party, which I'm picking up as a party would be a 3. So you are looking at, well, it might be a party. So you are looking at a Piscean's party for a lot of you. So your partner could be a Piscean, because I'm hearing you're lying about a party. Like, why was I not invited to a party? Or why are we not having a party? Or why? There seems to be a lot of questions about this party. About like, I want to have a party, but I'll cry if I want to. What is that for? Someone's birthday? Well, I mean, it's my birthday. My birthday is March 8th. But there are plenty of other people out there that are Tauruses that could be involved around a Piscean as well, where it's their birthday. Okay. Or someone that you know. And it's an argument over a birthday party. Simple. Right, Simon? Something to do with Simple, Simon, Cynthia, or Cynthia's birthday. Stephen's birthday. Well, that would be my birthday. But then the other people that I know, sorry, because I always put these together myself. The other people I know, there is a Piscean around that kind of energy with a Capricorn, and that person's a Piscean. There's something around like party favours, right? Party favours. So you're looking at like doing someone a favour, like I'm going to do you a favour, right? I'm going to do you a favour. But then I'm also hearing, do me a favour, get out and do one, like just do me a favour. Like Britain have a weird way of sense of humour of slang, because it was like, oh, can you do me a favour, right? But then a reply to that can be, do me a favour, bruv, what do you want, right? So I'm hearing both energies of like, can you do me a favour? And you're like, do me a favour, what are you asking me for, right? So it's something around somebody asking a person to do them a favour. Can you do me a favour? Right. Can you do me a flavour? Right. Can you do me a flavour? What is that? What are you looking for flavours for? Quavers? Quavers. Crisps? Like the name Chris or Christine. Chris or Christine. But like, so it might have something to do with around vaping. Flavours. Can you do me a flavour? So you might be vaping or doing flavours? What is this to do with flavours? Can you do me a flavour? Can you do me a flavour? That's what I'm hearing. You are a lifesaver. Thank you. Can you do me a favour? Yes. So you've kind of got this weird energy here that I can't quite work out whether it's a yes or a no. And it could be involving a Libra, and it's a different message to a different message, if you know what I'm saying. Where there's, can you do me a favour? Yeah, sure, I'll do you a favour, blah, blah, blah. And then there's an independent message of like, can you do me a favour? And the response is, do me a favour, bruv, what are you even doing here? Right, so there's going to be an argument, maybe, because somebody does someone a favour. There's another person here that doesn't like the fact that another person does them a favour, right? So you've got a possible third party energy of love for some of you, not all of you, and because you're always in a third party, you're always in a trine, you're always in a drama triangle with somebody or something, family, job, work, or like you two love interests, or you, your boss, and a person you don't like, or work, so on and so forth. But I'm picking up like there's going to be an argument because somebody is doing somebody a favour, and there's a person here that doesn't agree that they should be doing anything for this person, right? So that could even be a family argument. And it's like, okay, can you do me a favour? Yeah, sure, I'll do you a favour. And then it's like, really? What are you doing them a favour for? Why won't you, like, you don't give me any attention? Why do you do that? Okay. This is like a family argument of like, oh, well, you always pick them over me, don't you? Like, you always, like, do them favours, and you always take them wherever that they want, and you always let them use the car, or you always do this, and you always do that, and blah, blah, blah. But you don't ever let me do that, do you? And this could be between siblings that you've got going on, or it can be a complete row, like a complete row. I was going to say a row, but Rayal, maybe a company, driving company, Rayals. But I was going to say a rail, a ral, or Sal, or Sally, or Sal's channel maybe. But something to do with around. Here in Britain, we would call it, bruv, you're having a row, ain't you? Which is a shouting match, an argument, right? And it's to do with shouting people out, or arguments, and what I do with Narc of the Week, or somebody keeps slating someone's company, maybe, or something like that, or a disagreement. But like, whichever way this is, right? The energy that I'm picking up for you, Taurus, is the fact that somebody keeps doing someone a favour. And there are people that disagree with what a person's doing or saying, and somebody's got a problem and someone's got a beef with it. Well, that would also be me, because I can't stand twin flame bollocks, narcissistic, stupid people that keep arguing over God knows what, over the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and all these kind of weird people. But I'm going to put my beef aside. I don't have a beef with people. I just get sick to death of people, to be honest. But, you know, never mind. Because it's to do with the Libra thing, the Libra and the sense that makes no sense, and all this rubbish and the glamour stuff. But like, I don't know. But someone's probably really pissed off of this. I don't know. Could even be watching in the background, maybe. But like, I'm definitely hearing though that someone's extremely wound up because someone's doing better than them. Or somebody's doing better than M, or Emily, or Emma, or they keep saying E, the name E or Steve, or it could even be me. Who the fuck knows? Probably. I mean, what, you a poet? But like, it's like, yeah, but you think you know it all, don't you? Oh God, I could really hear someone having a beef with me, and I've got no idea who that is. Do I know a Taurus? I don't think I do. Well, I do, but I don't talk for people. But like, you think you know it all, don't you? You always think that you know everything, don't you? Blah, 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 man, I can hear a blame shouting match going on. You always think you know everything, don't you? It's always got to be your way. Every time we do it your way, does it work or not work? This is a working argument. Somebody's arguing at work or over work. Like overwork, underpaid, or I'm doing too much or too little, or like Libra, too little or too much, or not too much, or just a little bit of this, dearie, and just a little bit of that, and Temperance and Sagittarius is here, and like just a little bit of this, and just a little bit of this, and just a little bit of that. But so what you're looking at, Prodigy or P, Pucci maybe, but like anybody beginning with P, Peter or Paul, fly away Peter, fly away Paul. So you're dealing with a Two of Cups for a lot of you. Or the other person is. But yeah, I'm definitely hearing though something to do with Paula, the name Paula maybe, or Paul, or Pauline, but P. I'm also hearing Irene as well. Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come on, Arlene. See, someone's getting midnight. Midnight? What is that? It's a dog? Midnight. I'm hearing somebody that's called Midnight. Midnight? Or they go out at midnight, like 12 o'clock midnight. 12 o'clock midnight. When the clock strikes 12. When the clock strikes 12. So you're looking at 3. So you are looking at Pisces. At midnight. Somebody goes out the house at midnight. At 12 o'clock at night, they go out and do something. At 12 o'clock. Because I'm hearing like a Icary Dickory Dock. The name Icary? Or Ica? But like Icary Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Icary Dickory Dock. So what the hell is that? Around a clock or a cock? But like someone's arguing over someone's cock. So someone's got to be giving their cock up. So you're looking at Cinderella. So you're looking at the 8 of Swords. So you're looking at America's Most Wanted, which is Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted, Cinderella. So you're looking at Eight of Swords. So Aquarius and Leo energies all involved in this, and it's around the Eight of Swords. So I'm hearing like a masturbate of something. So you're looking at fish also. Man, every star sign's here, aren't they? But like you're looking at Pisces, that's for sure. So someone's looking at Pisces. Somebody's looking at a Piscean here. And there's some sort of like major debate over this person or something here around this person probably saying or doing something or not saying anything about one. You see, because I'm hearing Justice now, but or Justin, right? Justin, I'm hearing Justin. Or Justine or Justin, but I'm hearing like this like energy of the High Priestess, right? Of someone that's holding a secret about something that's locked into something, and somebody can't get into it. Like, I can't get into my bank account, or I can't get into my phone, or I broke my phone, or I lost my account, or I changed my password and I can't get into it, or something like that. Or like a safe, like a safe at work, and there's a safe, and like there's a company, and somebody's like spanned the dial and changed the numbers of the safe at work because they don't trust some work members, and it's caused, or is about to, is caused like a major argument over people not trusting, because I'm seeing a blue box, like a where there's money kept, but it's in one of those, it's either in a safe or it's in like under lock and key pretty much, but like a safe, okay? And it's like you put the key in it and you turn and you open it up and it holds money in it, like something that you have at home or something, or in a business, like when you put someone's got their hand in the till. Whichever way it is, somebody has got their hand in the till. Now, so this can be like a checkout and then the till opens, or it can be a blue box that you get that you can buy that's quite cheap, and you just have a little key and you turn it and you open it up and then you put your money in it and then you close it and you know. There is something around someone's got their hand out, for, like looking for shout outs. No, I don't do it. But looking for handouts or shout outs or something like that. Handout, but a hand me down, like handout. Like, but someone's trying to steal someone's clients, or trying to steal someone's, this came up through Sagittarius and Capricorn reading, around trying to steal someone's ideas, or steal someone's money, or steal someone's clients. Because I'm hearing Seal, the name Seal, or Simon, but like Steal. See, this is weird because I hate hearing these things, but I'm hearing steal Steve's clients. Well, I'm a Steve. Unless you know another one, but like I'm trying to steal something from you. I have to be very careful because I get a lot of weird things as well. I've got no idea what it's like running a YouTube channel. But steal, like I'm trying to steal someone's ideas. And I said this before, like around Scorpio, around people that watch, like they gather information. All my information that I ever have comes from spirit. Physically, it's not come ever has it ever come from a book or anything, right? But you get people that listen to things like constantly, like they listen to loads of different things on YouTube or whatever, and eventually that person starts saying like the what do you call it, the Mandela effect. You know, when a human being physically listens to something that much, they start like mimicking the person, which means that they've heard someone say something so long that person then starts to mimic that person by copying what they say. So normally when I channel a spirit message, or if I ever come out with anything that just comes up at a point, then someone has listened to all that sort of stuff and then mimics it back in order to do something. Because that's not equality, that's taking. Because I keep hearing that someone's taking someone's takings, like money, or taking someone's clients, or taking someone's... I've got no idea what that is. Like taking someone's dignity away from them, or taking someone's money away from them, or taking someone's business away from them. And like someone's running a business off the side of a business, which means like they work for a company, but they also have a sideline of something that they do on the side that is built from a business. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody has a business already, and the person that works for a company physically has a sideline business as well, and it's based off the company of, say, like I don't know. Say, for instance, that you work for a huge company, and this company has spent years building it all up, right? Say if you work for a driving company, for instance, right? And this company has spelt like been very creditable of building up a business for so many years. I'm sorry about if my dog's going Larry, but it's about to go out for a walk, and it normally happens. But like, say if you work for a company, right? And it's been spent years building up, just like a YouTube channel or anything like that, or any company, and it's creditable of someone putting in all of the work and all of the effort. And this is why I don't do shout outs for people, okay? And this is why I don't like people like trying to build a business off another business, right? Because it has to be creditable, right? So what I'm hearing here is that there is a physical actual company, right, that you own or work for, say a company, right? You work for them. Somebody in that company is making money on the side. This is the Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal bit, right? So it could be involving a 3, which could be a Pisces, it could be a mother, but it could be the Capricorn and the Pisces that are together, but through the Capricorn reading of people that I know, right? But somebody's like building a business off the side of a business here is what they're saying. Like you go to work, you go out, you go to work. Somebody's spent all this time, like say if you work for a driving company, that they've spent all this time building up clients and people and clientele. Somebody takes things from that company to benefit themselves, and they do it in a devious manner that's pissing people off. That's what Spirit's saying. You know, that's what they're saying, and that kind of thing does go on in that company. I know damn well it does as well. But they build money off of someone else, right? Now this someone else was also there's Libra definitely involved in these messages, right? So I'm building money off, say like this could even be a tax company, or because I'm hearing a taxi company or a tax company, right? For instance, and say you've worked for a person for like many years. It doesn't matter what you do, right? But you work for a company for many years, right? And you've done that for a boss for so long, but you realise that there's nowhere else to go. So it's like, say, a taxi driver, for instance, right? And you are driving for a company, but then you decide that somebody comes at you and says, oh, can you blah, 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 and they say, look, my boss won't do it, but I'll charge you a lot less if you come with me. But they come to the company for work. Like they come, say whatever it is that you buy and sell, these people come here to the company itself because it's large, right? It's a large company. So these people come to this company in order to get something, but there are people that are in the company that are pulling people aside and say, look, you don't have to go there. You can rent me out cheaper, right? Or something like that. A meow. It could be a Leo. I'm hearing Leo because I'm hearing meow per se. So I'm hearing like you don't have to go there. You can come here and I'll do it for you cheaper than what they're doing it. But this could also be a driving company because I'm hearing the driving force. So like a fleet. The name Lee or Flea, but Red Hot Chili Peppers. So it's a fire sign. and it's a fleet of things. Like we've got a fleet of taxis, or we've got a fleet of people, or a flea or fleet. But an athlete also. I'm hearing athlete. Oh wow! I got wires in my skin. You draw blood out of your skin. Running doors to automatic doors. Something to do with an automatic car. But yeah, athlete. An athlete. But it's a fleet of things, like a company that has a fleet of transportation or something, or they have like this is like a large company, and people building businesses or doing shady things off another company. Like I work for a company, sure, but you know, and it's like, oh hello madam, how are you? Yes, we would like to buy that, and it's like, oh my god, no, that's really expensive, I can't afford it. And you're like, oh hold on a minute, look, I can knock off 20% or 50% or that might be related to what's coming up. I'm not sure if I'll put it in yet, but here we go. This could relate to me. A company that has asked me in order to review a product. And you can actually get 18% off. Should I do that or not? I've agreed that I would. They've sent me something for free, and I think it's quite good. And it is something that I would use personally. I would use it. So I said I would do that. I'm just kind of backtracking there, thinking, Steve, what are you doing? Is this you? Yeah, it's something like that though, but I don't know what this is around, like, how the message is relating to people where you're at a company and people are like doing things in this company that are not an agreement to some of the people that are very suspicious that it's going on, right? Take it as you will, whatever it is, but I always believe that whatever is taken in a devious mind is always, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out. Like, if it's forced, because when you do YouTube channels or when you do anything, you have to be authentic. You have to be authentic, because people eventually start, and it could take a while before people eventually start like catching on. But, you know, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Don't never strive for overnight success, because you can be like a one-hit wonder, right? Or like it takes many hours and many years, and trust me, it will be on your head 24/7, and then you will run out of kind of ideas, and then it's something else. It's involving a Cancerian. Or a 7. Well, I am one. Where the hell is this involving me? I've got no idea. I don't know, Taurus. Anyway, that's your weird intergalactic shit. So we're here to do you a weekly. I'm just going to do weeklies for a while now, okay? Because I'm just going to churn a few out and do weekly readings. I'm just going to have a little bit of a break from the actual life path readings. I'll probably do them after I've done 1 week's worth of these. But I thought we'll do weeklies, but the time starts from pretty much when you watch it, right? So they will be instantaneous. So when I've finished doing it, it will just come straight out, okay? So the messages from that are whenever, okay? The tarot card reading will pretty much can start from still whenever, right? It's up to you, but it will start from when you watch it to whenever that runs out, right? Time doesn't never run out, right? It never runs out. It does for a human, but physical time doesn't ever run out, right? So you can watch messages whenever you like. So I just thought I would do a reading from basically whenever you kind of watch it, but it's the 1st today of March. And then we're going to look into, on the other side, we're going to look into everything that your person loves about you and everything that your person hates about you. Like your pet hates and your pet loves. Something around a pet also. You're right there, Petal. You're right. Someone could be from up north. You're right, pet. But, yeah, pet. Like a pet dog or a pet hate. Something like that. But that's what we're going to look into. What your partner loves, what they hate about you. Trust me, if your partner hates you, I'm going to be saying it, and you can just take the pick on who hates who if it is, because I'm getting a bit of a a love-hate situation, if I'm honest. But let's see what's going to start coming up for your week, and then I will explain towards the end. So show me what's coming up for the week. This week for Taurus, please. Yeah, what do you know? What do you know? Must be a mystic, or a mystique, or a I don't know, lipstick, or mystique, or a misty, or a westy, or crystal. Something to do with crystals. I'm hearing crystal. Name crystal. Hello, crystals. I do have clients that crystals, but this could be crystals. I'm hearing crystals. Crystals. Cameras that don't make any. But like, I don't know what that is about crystals here, but crystals. Unless you own a crystal shop or something. But I'm hearing a crystal shop. Crystal shock. There might be, if your name is Crystal, you might have a shock. Something like that, or a shop. I'm hearing a shock or a shop. There is a shock in the shop. Somebody owns a shop or something, and there's going to be a shocking something. Shocking something. Like stock. Okay. Somebody's taking stock. Like taking stock. Like, this is a stock taker. Somebody that, they go into the company, they're like, okay, can you do the stock take? And you're like, yeah. That's what isn't adding up. Somebody's stock isn't adding up. That's what it is. Adam and Eve, could be Adam or Gemini or something. But like, somebody's stock isn't adding up, which means, like, okay, I'm at work, and then you start doing that, and you're like, okay, right, so we've got 15 of those, right, we've got 25 of those, and then we've got, and they're like, fuck, hold on a minute, bruv, something's missing from the penthouse. Right? It's like, there's something missing out of our stock, what that, and that's because somebody has probably been pinching stock, and they've probably been selling it on the market. There you go, on the market.com. So it might be having something to do with a Capricorn energy, but X marks the spot. But like, yeah, there you go, man. Listen, I'm Steve, you really are up to that, bruv, ain't you? Talk to your brother, which is a Cancerian. Go and watch a Cancerian reading. Speak to your mum that's a Libra. See you get on with that one. But somebody is, whatever this is taking stock, right, of, like, okay, I'll go into the company and let's write down, okay, we've got 15 of those, right, 20 of those, blah, blah, blah of those. Somebody here could really be taking things from a shop and then selling it on the side, like on the side of the shop, right? So it's like a company that makes a load of things, but somebody gradually like, okay, I'll just take one of those, right? And then, okay, then next week, okay, I'll take 4 pens, and then I'll take, okay, and then I'll take like 15 of those, and, you know, doing it very deviously, slowly funneling like a small amount out of something. And then at the end, like, okay, like now we've got loads of product, and now we can build a business off the side of it. So whatever this is, someone is slowly taking something from a person, like 1 or 2 or 3, like not many, but like 1 or 2, and then 3 or 4, and then they're slowly taking it from somebody, and then they've got a load of product that they then sell on to other companies or other people. And that is what is probably hidden from a lot of you here. Well, anybody that's involved here. But again, it's well, you can either believe my spirit or you can believe some motherfucker. That's up to you. But because this is a Libra energy, this is also a boss, right? This is also a boss. It can be, right? So your boss may not even know that you're doing that, right? You know, but whatever this is, my spirits are telling me that somebody is taking stock and taking notice of what it is that's hidden, which means that things are not adding up, which was through the Libra reading, which was to do with bad company, bad policy, bad business. That very bad things that came out through their reading, even though we're doing Taurus reading, is now appearing up as somebody that is taking stock or taking notice of what someone does or what someone says. But also, this is Cynthia also, but yeah, there's a couple of you, right? But taking things from somebody's business, right, which is probably owned by a Libra, maybe, but owned here. This is an owning energy. Own up to it. No. Own up to it. No. We can't own up to it, right? So, because we don't own it, is what I'm hearing. Like, I don't own this company, and you don't own me either, right? So you've got a big argument here around company policy and business. Like, you don't own me. So basically what Spirit is telling me, that somebody could well be taking stock and noticing that things are missing slowly. Like, money isn't adding up around the whole business itself. Like, people's wages are not like adding up to what they should. And there is so much devious shit that is going on around this business here that I don't want to involve in it. You know? But it's there. It's there. You know, this could even be people that you know of, but they're telling me that this is going around somebody's business or work, or stealing things and taking things away from people, but in a devious manner. Right? Because it's where someone is taking stock of things and noticing that they're, well, I don't know, I'm hearing alchemy also, but their algorithm, or their Al, or the name Al, or Sal, or Ali, that something isn't quite adding up. Like, it isn't, like the money isn't working out as it should be, or the like when you look at, I mean, I don't know how to look at it all, but like the algorithm, you can look into stats and like numbers and figures and stuff, and you can click on it. Because they're saying that something isn't adding up, like numbers or figures are not adding up, or like stock check is not adding up, or something isn't right here. Something isn't adding up. But I'm also hearing, isn't Adam up as well? Like Adam, the name Adam, or Madam, or Maddie, or Addy, or Adie, Adrian, also Adrian, or Adie. Taurus. Fuck. You see? The only card out of all of these, poof, the magic dragon is what I'm hearing. The dragon. But like poof, 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 poof. I don't know. It could be a same-sex relationship, sorry, but I'm hearing poof, the magic dragon, or something to do with poof. All of a sudden, Five of Swords. Like, because I'm seeing all the clouds, like vape clouds, or vapor, or vape clouds, or clouds, or Claudia, or Claudio. Okay, but like, this could be Dr. Mix. Is it? I don't know. Taurus, I don't know what Claudio is. Something to do with doctors, or a mix, or like someone's mixing something, like mixing and mastering music, maybe, like I do. But I haven't stolen anything. But like mastering, mastersons. Master? Yes, master. Like a headmaster. Like, this is going on at a school. This is a school, like a headmaster, headmistress. This is going on at school, right? Unless you work for a school. I heard yes, master. No, master. 3 bags full, master. 3 bags full. 1 for the master. What's that? Oh God, why am I hearing nursery rhymes? Some sort of rhyme, or rumour, or R. I didn't begin with R. Ray. But or L. El Ray. Alright. El Ray. L. Anybody beginning with L? Lucy, Lockett, Elijah, or Elzebub. Also, it's around Capricorn. Els. Lucy, Louise. Elliot. Also E and L. Elliot. Steers. Elliot Steers. You're watching, bruv, as well, are you? Let's see. Taurus for the week. Waiting, the inevitable waiting game. This is product. You see, this is somebody's product. This is somebody's business. Seven of Pentacles. A well-grown business, a well-organised, functional business here. Because this is that I'm just bearing stuff. Like I'm just bearings, losing. Someone's losing their bearings. Losing my bearings. Or berry, from berry, alchemy, also alchemy. I'm hearing alchemy. Alchemy new, maybe? I don't know, but al or alchemberry. Sweet of the juice. What on earth is that? Squeeze the juice. But but like sweet of the juice, sweet of the berry, or whatever it is. Sweet berry. Sweetberry? Sweetberry? Strawberry fields, nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Someone's from Cambridge, near Cambridge. Strawberry fields, strawberry fair. Strawberry fair. Anyway, this is product. This is somebody that sells weed. Here. This is like picking when it's like well grown. Like by the time you're grown up, bruv, you're going to be well good for the picking, right? So there is something around somebody growing their own weed. That's the don't get high off your own supply, but yeah, someone's getting high off their own supply. So that's still NWA, right? But something to do with business. Don't mix business with pleasure, right? But somebody is fighting at work over someone else's business. See, these people are fighting over attention from what has already been built up by a person's company or business. That's why it's more of a like, mind your own fucking business, man. It's my business, it's my company, stay out of it. High Priestess. You know, better the devil you know is what you don't know, right? So there's a lot of things that y'all guys probably don't know what goes on behind the scenes of a company or a business, right? So whatever this is, it's a well-established business of something that it's mine, right? And if it's mine, people want it. That's why I say, why I don't never go out and buy flash things like a very flash car. Because trust me, you draw attention to yourself. And when you draw attention to yourself, people either love you or hate you or want it, right? If people want your energy and want what you know and want what you have, then you get into these kind of arguments of wanting too much of what someone else already has. It's time for this person to have it, and it may not be time for these people to have it. And because they run out of patience, which would be, Pisces or Temperance, but because they run out of patience here, it can get very annoyed here, running out of patience, running out of time, right? Because it's probably not meant to be. Running out of patience and running out of time. Muse, something to do with M, but muse. Because time is running out. You can't push this underground. This is some sort of underground, overground. This is Wimbledon. This is from London. This is Wimbledon. UK, living in the UK. London, London calling. But like, yeah, I'm hearing Wimbledon, where they play tennis, right? But there's some sort of Tennessee whiskey? Tennessee? Someone also from Tennessee? Someone's making wine. Physically making wine. Like from berries. Alconbury or from Bury St Edmunds here. Bury St Edmunds, or the name Edmund, or Adrian Edmondson, but Rick Mail, or someone's spam mail or fan mail. What? Fan mail? Spam mail? Rick Mail? Male. Male or female? Is this a feline? A feline, lion, a Leo, but feline. Like there's a Leo that's lying their ass off here or something. Feline. Like I see that you're lying. I see that you're lying. So, I mean, like I said, there isn't Leo here, but I'm hearing a feline. So I've got no idea. I've got no idea, Elijah, what on earth that's for. But yeah, no idea. So that's your reading. Sorry, it's just completely and utterly. Sometimes I lose my bearings. When I've been channeling for a little bit, I kind of lose my bearings slightly and start to I need to ground myself and pull myself back together. Normally that works quite well. Somebody's got a slapped jaw or got slapped. Yeah, I'm hearing someone got slapped. What? Slapped across the face. Oh! Like slapped across the jaw or slap jaw. Slap jaw? Slap jaw? Jules Verne. Verne or V or Jules Verne. Someone makes up stories. This was it. This was in the Sagittarius reading. I think it was like a hypochondriac. Just make physically just make up a load of bullshit. Like, well, that'll do. Let's just make that. That doesn't work. It's shit, but let's just make it anyway. Like, what? Like, let's just make it. Like, well, I'm going to have to make it somehow, so if I can't really come up with anything that's truthful, well, let's just make up a load of myth. Let's just make a load of shit up, is what we're reading. Like, because that can also be a secret of a lie, right? It can be someone that tells that many goddamn lies that it's more mythological, just sort of like nonsense stuff. And let's just make it up out of thin air. Let's just make things up. Or let's make up to break up. Let's argue about making up and let's argue about breaking up. And let's just argue all together. So anyway, that's your reading so far, Taurus. Sorry about the confusion from the beginning, but like I said, if you stay right from the beginning, right towards the end, you'll kind of get some of the messages there. Okay. So what we're going to do is on your other side, this is pretty much a weekly message, but it's just an everlasting message, really. I pretty much continue on with the story and have a look and clarify it for you. But then we look into what your partner loves about you and what your partner hates about you, but generally what your partner thinks of you. And if that is, because I'll ask a couple of times, right? Like probably what you think about them or what they think about you, but I'll try and find those answers and then give you whatever other messages come through. But generally, like I said, I don't normally hold back, and if your partner thinks that you're a prick or something like that, then, you know, trust me, I'm going to be saying it. So, you know, whatever it is that comes out in those readings, this is an added bonus that comes out, and it only goes to the full access bundle. Every time I bring out readings, when I go over to the full access bundle is when I keep trying to change the readings around a little. Sometimes it'll be about work, sometimes it'll be about if work messages there, if money messages are there, if arguments are there within family, friends, love, siblings, work. Anything that comes out in my head is the messages that I give everybody, okay? So it's a variety, okay? That's what you can pick. You see, you can pick a variety. But, yeah. So, I'm hearing you choose. You choose. You pick. You've got variety, then you choose. It's like a variety selection box, if you like. Of course, it's got variety. The variety show. I'm also hearing the variety show. That's a show. Just show me a variety of what you've got. Show me a variety of everything that you've got. Someone was like, show me V, what you've got. V. Show me V. Or show me Steve, or show me V, or show me something. Whatever it is, just hope it's not VD. Anyway, yeah. As you're reading, if you want the rest of it, the 1st until the 15th has all been done. There are probably about 3/4 of an hour to an hour readings each. Some of them are longer. And we've looked at your 2 weeks and then the other person of a perspective of what's hidden behind the scenes. We've looked at a behind the scenes of what's going on for each star sign. Those for the 2 weeks are out over there at the moment as well. If you haven't joined, they are there. That is also where you will get this one. You've got a yearly. You've also got bi-weeklies that don't appear here. They go straight to there. You've got other channel messages if they're over there. You get life path readings, so on and so forth, readings, weekly readings, extended, so on and so forth. But there is a plethora of stuff that you can find over on the Full Access Bundle, and this will be one of those that you can find there. If you just found the channel, please make sure you go back and check out the not a tarot card readings, and also possibly last month, just to see if any of those have come true for you. And you can find all of the links provided below. And as soon as this product turns up, I'm not sure if anybody will be interested, but apparently it's a very good deal in order to get 18% off. It gives you 18% off. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the product myself and probably do a video. So hang fire, make sure that you hit the bell, and it might be or may not be something that you could well be interested in, but I will start to post it in the videos, and I will also put it on the business page, which is Becoming the Change. If you want to join that, if you do like Angel Radio, I would really appreciate it if any of you could share it. And if you go over, well, it's on here, but you can also go over to the business page on Facebook, and you can also share it from there. If you like my music, it's free. Okay, so it just also draws people in order to come to Becoming the Change. Okay, but it's up to you. Promotion, right? What it's like, really. But yeah, thanks very much, Taurus. I really do appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you on the other side.